Give the people your name and your pronouns, love.
My name is Deion Session. And my pronouns are they, them.
Dope, dope. Age and location, please.
Uh, I live in Newark, New Jersey, and I'm 23. Sorry that I'm not 10 years older.
Oh Lord, don't do me like that, Dion. Don't do me like that, friend. What's your B-Day or zodiac sign?
My B-Day, I'm born on July 3rd, 1999, and my zodiac, that's a Cancer. Yes, I'm emotional.
Yes, honey. We love the emotional assigned male at birth people. Show them how to do it. Set an example.
Not when they Cancers, they evil.
All right, next question. What? Do, I know that you identify as non-binary, right? But
Yeah.
what's your sexual orientation, friend?
I'm a bisexual. I would say I'm pan, but like, I don't know. I do prefer more than the other. I pull towards like I think with people's bisexuality is different. I think my romantic attractions to cis men are like not as strong when I'm like more connected to trans people or women or non-binary people. Sexual attraction, everybody. That's cool. But then men,
Talk, huh?
it's the romantic attraction that depletes. I'm like, okay. I'm like, and plus like with like women or like with non-binary trans people, I'm more at peace.
And what do you do for a living, friend?
I'm a as of right now, I work with kids at a high school. I'm a paraprofessional.
Why would you say that you're single, Dion?
Why would I say that I'm single?
Yeah.
Um, I would say that I'm single because I went through a breakup last year, and I can say that it was the best thing that happened
How?
because when when I was in a relationship, I loved my partner, but I didn't love myself at all. So when we broke up, I was basically thrown in with the wolves. So it was either getting eaten alive or get through and live to say that you got through. So like since then, I've learned to love myself, and I like to enjoy my own company. And I would, and for the time being, if I do meet that person, I want to love myself a little longer because I get the chance to do that as much as I did growing up. Because growing up, I was mainly concentrating on the physical attributes, like being a big bitch in this world and bitches hating. And I'm like, I got over that, and then I'm like, oh shit, internal insecurities. I forgot about that. When our breakup happened, I was like, listen, he moved on. Now I got to do something with my life. And since then, I'm like, honestly, being single is a very fun time.
It
And
can be.
I'm like, damn, this shit fine. So, I'm like, yeah, you do what you do. I'm going to do what I got to do too.
Do you think that at this point you're ready? You're ready to move on? You're ready for love?
I, it would have to be no because it'll have to be no because I'm like, damn, I ain't really get the chance to and explore because
Especially
my ex was my first
your first what?
everything. My biggest strength is I keep it real with myself. I keep it real in terms of like wherever I go, whoever I'm around, if that makes any sense.
Mm-hmm.
In terms of being vulnerable, whether if I want to deal with it myself or deal with like talk to other people, I know how to acknowledge like what I can handle. My strength is just like acknowledging my wants and needs,
Okay.
and like and able to assert what I want and what I need, and keeping it a buck 50.
What would you consider to be your greatest weakness?
My greatest weakness. To be honest, okay, if I'm being honest, it would have to be being organized. And I'm this past year, growing up, I was one of them bitches that would buy an organizer. I'm like, yeah, I got an organizer. This year is going to be great. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I will not utilize that motherfucker. People like, oh, use the organizer on your phone. No.
And have you thought about dating at all?
Whew.
Like,
I actually eventually, what's funny is that even though I haven't, because I was in a committed relationship, this is why I label it as a situationship, because it was one thing that kind of prohibited us from actually taking things to the next level, and it was distance. And that did weigh in on both of us. Me and him met back in last year in March. And then me and my ex opened our relationship at the last couple of months. And then I was talking to him. He lives in Chicago. I live in Jersey. I think during the pandemic, long distance like friendships and relationships was normalized. Especially me being on social media, it's typical. But and then me and him started dealing with each other heavy. And then me and my ex broke up, so I stopped talking to him. But then we reconnected when I started school again. And me and him, like, we just kind of clicked back. I'm like, I kind of miss you, and then we just started reconnecting. And then we always just like go back and forth. But the moment we saw each other that whole week, he came to Jersey. Oh God, I'm like, oh, this is how it is in person. It was
yeah.
oh no, it was amazing.
Oh.
It was the complete like, because even though it was great long distance, but it was complicated because
I personally can't do long distance.
I promise you, he's the last. They're the last.
Other than long distance, have you discovered any potential deal breakers going forward?
Long distance. That's it. Well, that's one. Like communicate to me on like how you feel. I did encounter. That's like the one thing that like. Well, it's not TMI, but it's like TMI.
No, TMI.
Me and this guy. This is why I say I don't really like dudes like that. This is why I don't be on Grindr like that. And if I'm on Grindr, it's not with cis men. It is a deal breaker. White. It's not happening. I think the thing was, so I think one thing I acknowledge in myself is that I have kind of a like power dynamic issue. So one thing's for sure, a white person is not topping me. Point blank. That's not happening. That's not happening. It almost happened, but that's the most that will ever happen. And it's not happening again. I'm telling you right now, it's not happening. So basically, like this guy, we met back in November, and we did stuff in his car, but we didn't really go that far. He hit me up back in March. This was the first time in a while where I felt ugly. And I'm like, and I always say, and I see this, I'm a bad motherfucker. So the fact that you put me, like you made me feel this way, just because of the fact that you couldn't tell me how you feel, it's gonna be a problem between me and you. So, long story short, he hit me up out of nowhere, and I'm like, it's convenient. I could sneak in with my dorm. I was still in school at the time. I could sneak in with my dorms, whatever. Here's my thing: when people enter my safe, I keep my space safe as possible because I expect the same from you. So he pulled up. I snuck him in. We could have just chilled, chat if that's what you wanted. He initiated everything.
Oh, cool.
He kissed me, got me out of my bra and panties, got me in the bed, did all this shit, right? Cool. I'm down with the shits. You feel me? Then I did. I thought I was on some top shit. I'm like, I'm top man, what's good? And then and then I'm like, I think we paused. I paused because I'm like, damn, wait, you came to the dorm sooner than I expected. I forgot to shower. Let me go wash my ass. he was like, "Oh, white boys, oh, do you want to like, you mind if I shower with you?" No, just point blank, no, nothing crazy. It's just like, you're not showering me. When I tell you, this is the funniest part. When I tell you, when I got out the bed to get dressed, I'm putting my like my dress on to get in the shower. He was looking stupid as fuck, butt ass naked in the middle of my floor, standing there with his dick out, just looking at me. I'm like, yo, you can literally like chill, like you're good, like you could sit down, like just standing there looking around like stupid as fuck. It looks so low key in the back of my head. I'm like, some weird shit about to happen. So I'll get in the shower for like 10,
Weird,
like 15 minutes. Huh?
I said weird shit had already began.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro? And then like, next thing I know, I come back out of the shower. He's gone. Like he's gone. Like Avatar, Last Airbender, gone. Yes. And I'm like,
I swear to God, the last time I had an encounter with a Caucasian man, I went to my bathroom to freshen up because I'm always a freshen up girl.
yeah.
You gotta keep it squeaky. But anyway, I come out of the bathroom, honey, and this motherfucker was trying on my underwear. Now, first of all, no judgment.
No judgment, but it's like,
No judgment. I might have been down for it. But why is you going
who the
why you
fuck said you could put on my drawers, nigga?
I might have had special ones that I was willing to let you wear, motherfucker.
But you,
Weird. It's always the weird shit. It's always the weird shit.
it's always the Caucasians.
What are you open to regarding other people these days?
Okay. The only thing I've been really open to is FWB, honestly. Like, because in a way, I do like the idea of a hookup, but I know the person I am. When I say friends with benefits, I mean like I actually gotta fuck with you, like for real, for real. A lot of these people claim they have a friends with benefits. I'm like, you don't even know this nigga. But like when you enter my space, like I gotta know you, like I gotta be able to talk to you, lay with you, cuddle with you. I'm a affectionate little motherfucker, and but I like to fuck. Like that's just how I am. If you want that full extent of me breaking you down, then that's the only way that's gonna happen. Is I gotta actually really vibe with you. And so far so good. Like with me finding friends with benefits right now. That's off my that's like a check on my list right now. And then next threesome. Let's see how that goes though. And I say threesome, like, and I've been warned, like, I'm like literally multiple people telling me, like, if you're gonna do a threesome, make sure it's people that you know and fuck with. I understand, cause you want to be mad, because people want to be mad as fuck when they find out I'm not about them.
You ain't gonna throw it back for the threesome.
Nah, that shit hurt. It hurts so fucking much. It hurts. It hurt, yo. I'm like, ah.
I used to think it hurt until I got the right one.
Maybe
Right.
like we'll see things in the future, but I'm like, as of right now, I'm like, I like topping. That's my shit.
A bottom is somebody who likes to sit on male roosters.
Oh, we don't know what a top
Body,
is.
they know what a bottom was. Praise the Lord.
Praise
I,
worship.
I would suggest doing it with people who you're familiar with, but not too close to. People, not people that you know. But for me, I'm the type of person, like, in the few instances where I have had fuck buddies, like I'm one of those people who go pretend I don't know you. And like, even if you tell people that you know me, I'm going to act dumb as fuck. Like, I think you got me confused with somebody else. You know how people lie on their dick and lie on their pussy? I'm the girl who will lie and say that I didn't fuck you.
Damn. God damn.
And I'm telling you, the acting skills is so superb. You will think that you got the wrong bitch. You will think it really was somebody else.
I'm like, bro, I'm fat and black. People say I look like everybody from Ruben Studdard to T-Pain. So like,
Bye, Deion. I ain't fucking with you, but I'm dead. I'm gonna bring you back in because the people gonna want updates. We done already got some shit started.
all right, bet. I'll be back.